The prominent workshop writers in the world. Give it up for Rich Villar!
Fuck yeah! Oh wait, hold up! This is Pablo Neruda. The only thing he hasn't died yet.
The wizard!
Sorry about that.
No wizard.
Yeah. So it's funny because well, not funny. But it's good. Keith and I, it's funny because I'll walk into a space and I'll have something planned, some lesson planned, around jazz, and I'll walk in and completely unplanned. His shit is on some jazz type shit, and I'll have a completely different subject and completely unplanned. He's already got it covered, so. I learned a lot just watching Keith be Keith, and coincidentally, a lot of what I wanted to talk about was also about this concept of safe space and misogyny and violence and all of the things that, here's the thing, right? I take the title of poet very seriously. If you've ever sat in a workshop with me, you know that I want my students to come away with the idea that being a poet is a master status. Respect.
All right? In sociology, of master status is something you are 24/7, 365. Whether you're your mother or son or whatever you are, you're also a poet. And a poet is a creator. Right? First and foremost, before you learn what a sonnet is, you got to know that you're here to do some new shit. You're here to create something. And when you're in the business of destroying things, and being misogynist, and being the type of person that just inflicts violence on people, you are not a poet. So whenever you hear poetry sort of used as an entry into something vile, I take offense to that. And I want people to understand that they have a role to play in changing society. That's what poets do. And so I want conversations to happen. I hope everyone comes to the conversation that is happening next week. And in wanting to bring a poem to this space in that sort of vein, I had forgotten that I had written this poem. It's a persona poem. It's basically. Thank you. It's one that I wrote actually in workshop. There was a prompt, right? There was a picture of two sisters. They were sitting together, and the looks on their faces told me they didn't want to be there. And so I imagined their way out of a particular situation that for them was probably not something that they could have done. See, we live with a lot of privilege here in this day and age. We have choices that we can make. Some choices are harder than others, but our choices were not that simple back then. And so this is a poem about two sisters. And it reads three ways. You'll understand what I mean in a second. There's Annette and there's Harriet. Not in the picture. Annette and Harriet are the two sisters. Here we go. And I'm going to dedicate this to Modesto, to my boy. Because
mi hermano, ¿y esa presión?
Bueno, mijo.
¿Y esa presión? Yo te estoy grabando.
The thing is I've re-embraced a sort of performative. I've re-embraced the performative. Yo, listen, son. I have re-embraced a performative side that I had kind of forgotten about. And so this is for you.
Yes. You got tickets for the whole 2015-2016 year of Brooklyn Gypsy. Just let me know.
Right.
We'll give you the
It
tickets.
is.
I'll see you in April.
That's some shit.
Oh, I'm feeling some type of way.
Before anyone asked me what it meant to shatter, he bound me to the earth, sealed the ring around my finger, aiming a shotgun at my beating heart. I could outstare him the way our mother did. Untie my arms and neck, snap the barrel in half with my teeth. Before the fool could even gasp, maybe rip this pretending paint down, but I will not get free today.
She needs to see me burn holes in my husband's eyes, spit his face like a shotgun shell, then rain defiance like rat poison in his Sunday afternoon soup. Today is not the day to watch him twist like burning paper. She is my sister, my sentence, my penance for slow murder. But today I must beg for his gun, an infant begging for milk. I will dream of the day she breaks her bustles. Silent consent bred collars, buttons, bustle bodice. He piled my hair high and sat me still. I'm as cold as the seat I'm plopped on. Frankly, I wish I could do things my way. Insert the pistol into my mouth and fire one into my brain. Yes, dear Lord, I could beat him to it for good measure. But I will not get free today. She needs to see me repair the holes I burned in his belly. Wipe his face with motherly care. Gingerly, carefully, with all the patience I was bred for. She is my sister. We float through this world, and I cannot leave it without her knowing my way. And someday she'll learn that a man is only as good as what he's born into. I will dream of the day she breaks her bustles. Before anyone asked me, silent consent bred, what it meant to shatter collars, buttons, bustled bodice. He bound me to the earth. He piled my hair high, sealed the ring around my finger, and sat me still, aiming a shotgun at my beating heart. I am as cold as the seat I'm plopped on. I could outstare him. Frankly, I wish I could do things the way our mother did. Untie my arms and neck my way. Insert the pistol into my mouth. Snap the barrel in half with my teeth and fire one into my brain before the fool could even gasp. Yes, dear Lord, I could beat him to it. Maybe rip this pretending paint down for good measure. But I will not get free today. She needs to see me burn holes in my husband's eyes, repair the holes I burned in his belly, spit in his face like a shotgun shell, wipe his face with motherly care, then rain defiance like rat poison, gingerly, carefully, in his Sunday afternoon soup, with all the patience I was bred for. Today is not the day to watch him twist. She is my sister. We float through this world like burning paper. She is my sister, and I cannot leave it without her knowing my sentence, my penance for slow murder, my way. But today, I must beg for his gun, and someday she'll learn that a man is only an infant begging for milk, as good as what he's born into. I will dream of the day she breaks her bustles.
Hey! Give it up for Rich Villar! I want all my features to come up. I want all of my poets